So, Angel Reese officially made the second team in Unrivaled, the All-Unrivaled second team. And yeah, I'm a day late to this news. I'm going to be a day late to quite a bit of news. Honestly, I'll be late to a few things because March, this is my chill month. This is what I will say. This is my chill month. Like, I've been flat out the last while. I've just been chilling. I've been playing a bit of 2K, but I'm still getting videos out. I'm still talking about the sport of basketball. But Angel Reese got second team All-Unrivaled, and I don't think there should really be any question there. And it's funny because I think the Angel Reese that finished Unrivaled is much better than the Angel Reese that started Unrivaled. Because I will stand by this. She needs to hire a new trainer. Because by the end of Unrivaled, her ceiling was better. She was getting in better position scoring. Yeah, she had that nightmare finishing game at the end, but if you look at the totality of Unrivaled, by the end of it, her ceiling was better, her scoring was better. Whereas she came into Unrivaled, and it seemed like the only thing she learned was this weird sidestep mid-range shot that she made two of in the entirety of Unrivaled. Whereas it was clear from the workout she was doing that she was working on the sidestep midi and no layups. All the jump shots and stuff. And she's still kind of an iffy jump shooter. But as far as the scoring was concerned, she was doing okay. She was doing okay as far as scoring was concerned. She was the 17th? She was kind of in the middle as far as the scoring was concerned, but the rebounding is just scary. Like, I don't know. Like, she just gets every freaking board. She gets every board. And you can see on the rebounding list, like, she got 169 total rebounds. And she, like, Stewie obviously is a decent rebounder, so is Fee. She's 21 rebounds ahead of Fee Collier. Like, this is the scariest part about injuries. She was more than double the fifth highest. More than double the fifth highest. That is mental. That is absolutely mental. I don't think we've ever seen any sort of a stat where it's like where somebody got more than double fifth place. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. And again, watching the games, the Rose were one of the two teams that were good. The only two good teams are the Rose and the Lunar Owls. Every other team in Unrivaled absolutely sucked. But Angel Reese completely deserving of her spot in the second team in Unrivaled. And I almost predicted the Unrivaled teams perfectly. I almost predicted it. My predictions were, I got the first team exactly right in Kayla McBride, Chelsea Gray, and Fee Collier. And in fairness, Chelsea Gray absolutely balled out. Someone said, obviously going to include Collier, her husband's part owner league. Man, Collier is the runaway MVP. And I mean by so much the runaway MVP. And for the second team, it was obviously going to be Diggins. It was obviously going to be Angel. Because Angel was clearly the second best player on the Rose. Especially because when what's her name? Especially when because Azare was down for a few games. I think there was a debate there maybe if Azare deserved it, but not after she got injured. And I just picked the wrong player. And the annoying thing is I did not predict my freaking MVP to make the team. Like, I had Ryan Howard as my pre-Unrivaled MVP, averaging 20 points a game, and she ended it with a disaster class of a 2 of 20 shooting performance against the Rose in the last game. Like, she had some unbelievable one. Unbelievable, believable, like, first couple of games. And that's the thing with Ryan Howard. Whenever she has, like, a really, like, a good game, it's unbelievable. When she has a bad game, it's a real bad game. And then, obviously, Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins just seemed to hit. Every time there was a big shot to be hit, it was one of her or Fee Collier. And to be fair, what's her name was pretty good as well. Like, I thought Alicia Gray was good. Shakira Austin definitely didn't deserve to be on any teams, but by the end of Unrivaled, I genuinely think that she had really stepped up as well. But yeah, I think it's fairly obvious that you go with as many of the Lunar Owls players you possibly can. Like, if you're smart about it, you buy, or like you put in as many of the Lunar Owls players, and 2 was fine. 2 was fine. But yeah, it is comeback of the week goes to Jackie Young, who picked up 17 injuries. Like, Jackie Young constantly getting hurt was... It was mad. Like, it was mad. It was mad just how often she would just randomly just get hurt. She would just drop. She just kept dropping down, holding her knee. Like, I was looking, I'm like, I have no idea where she is getting injured. She is just dropping, holding her knee. So I have no idea what's going on. And I think the first team, again, yeah, set in stone. Chelsea Gray, by the end of it, she's just gone on an ultimate hot streak. Like, she just could not miss. And teams were also leaving her open, which was hilarious. Like, she has gone on one of the biggest hot streaks. One of the bigger hot streaks I've ever seen in basketball. Genuine. I'm not joking when I say, in basketball, period, she's went on one of the bigger hot streaks I've ever seen. And teams were still leaving her open. And the Kayla McBride was fantastic. Genuinely fantastic. And the obvious MVP. The obvious MVP. And I want to see, like, these are just idiotic comments. She's been the best player in the league, 25-10 a night, while being efficient as one of the best defenders, if not the best. She earned it. She's been the best player in the league. She's been the best player in the league and won the 1v1 competition. Yeah, they also said she rigged the 1v1 competition. I genuinely heard she rigged the 1v1 competition to play Aaliyah Edwards in the final. And they were like, it was rigged. It was rigged so that Aaliyah Edwards got to the final, so that Fee would win. I'm like, yeah, because Aaliyah Edwards 12-0ing a different one of the co-owners. And the ironic thing is that they're all owners of this league. They're all technically owners of this league. They all have ownership of this league. Like, I don't know what they think was gonna happen when when one of the people setting up the league happens to be the best player, because they literally needed Fee and they needed Stewie. They need some of the biggest names, the best players, to set up the league in the first place. And it really did help that Fee Collier was having an MVP type season. I still can't believe, to be fair, I still can't believe she didn't get a single vote for MVP last year. But fair enough, like, I'm not going to complain that Aja won. It was an extremely close race and Aja might have scraped it, but like, not one vote. Still though, she should win the damn unanimous. It'll be, if she's not going to win unanimous MVP, they're going to freaking give it to Chelsea Gray, aren't they? They're definitely going to go and give it to Chelsea Gray. You just know they are. Leading scorer in the league, second in rebounds, or she third in rebounds? You're second or third in rebounds. I think she was like top in blocks. I think she was like top 5 in every statistical category, and her team lost one game. I'm calling it now. They find a way to not give her the old MVP because Point God deserves it. Because Point God deserves it. Because they want to scream Point God. And in fairness, Chelsea Gray, she had a hell of an unrivaled campaign. Let's not joke about that. She did have a hell of an unrivaled campaign. But you just know it's going to happen. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.